What's going on, my trainer club? Today we're going to check out the top tips for the Slowpoke event in Pokemon Go to make sure you guys max out on everything that's going on. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, are you guys excited about a new event in Pokemon Go? Honestly, it's been nice to get a little bit of a break and enjoy some of the seasons of discovery spawns, to be quite honest with you. But now it's time for another event going on. We have Galarian Slowpoke coming out. We have Mega Slowbro making its way into the legendary Mega Raids, and we're gonna have a lot of fun in here as well as that one Pokemon that's gonna be in the Tier 3 raids that I think a lot of people are after the shiny. So without further ado, let's jump right into all the details. It is gonna be starting on Tuesday, June 8th at 10 a.m. local time, and that's gonna go all the way until Sunday, June 13th at 8 p.m. local time. Not only that, we are also getting a raid weekend that's going to be going on the 12th and the 13th as well, which we will cover here in a second. The features of this event are going to include a couple field research tasks, which we will obviously cover in some of my tips that are going to get you some of the Pokemon out there. Number 2, we're going to have a collection challenge that's going to give you 3,000 XP, some Ultra Balls, and a free avatar item. There are other avatar items in the shop. If you do want to check them out over here, you can check them out. There is going to be some Slowpoke stickers that are going to be coming from gyms as well as stop spinning, and then finally, a free box that's going to be 20 Pokeballs, 10 free Great Balls, as well as a King's Rock to help you get Slowking if you do want it. So, not only that, we're going to have some spawns as well as some raids as we did talk about. And then on the 12th and the 13th, from 10 a.m. all the way till 8 p.m. local time, we are going to have a raid weekend. The raid weekend features are going to include 2 times catch candy for all the Pokemon out there. When catching Pokemon, you will have 3 times the likelihood of getting XL candy. And then finally, we'll have increased Tier 5 raids, which, unless they add something else in there, is going to be the Regi trio as of right now. And also included the Mega Slowbro raids, which you can get a Shiny Slowbro from the Mega Raids, because do remember, every time they do introduce a Mega Raid, that Pokemon, whatever it goes into previously, like the Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, Ampharos, all of those now have Shinies available, not only from the Mega Raids, but also in the wild as well. So without further ado, let's start off with my top tips, starting off with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is going to be focused around the Galarian Slowpoke in Pokemon Go. It's not really a tip, it's more of like an overview. I just want to make sure you guys know exactly what's going on with this Pokemon. So it obviously is the Galar version for the first time ever. It is going to be an all Psychic type Pokemon, and yes, it does evolve into the Galarian Slowbro. The Galarian Slowbro does have a different look. It is going to be Poison and Psychic combination, as opposed to the regular Slowbro that's going to be Water and Psychic combination. But beyond that, for the Go Battle League and the Great League, it's subparly ranked. For the Ultra League, it's subparly ranked. Even though it does rank above the regular Slowbro, it's still way down on the list, not meta relevant. And then finally, in the Master League, the regular Slowbro does rank above it, but neither of them are super relevant. So this one is just a catch, get it, and move on with your life. And if you do care to get XL candy for your Mega Slowbro, these would be the Pokemon to catch, because just remember, catching them can give it to you, but trading them over 100 kilometers, 296 to max it out. And just remember that Pokemon is going to boost Water and Psychic typing when it is a Mega in the raids, which is going to boost the Shadow Mewtwo, which is something beneficial, even regular Mewtwo's as well at this point, because those are going to be the premier Psychic type attackers in raid battles as of right now, until future Shadow, or more importantly, Mega, maybe Mewtwo, comes out in Pokemon Go, or even Alakazam, that's going to take over the top Psychic spot until the ultimate Mega Mewtwo does eventually come out. So, with that said, on to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to be focused around the field research task. We have catch 8 Psychic type Pokemon and catch 8 Water type Pokemon, which is going to be a Slowpoke encounter. Remember, Slowpoke can be shiny. 100% IV is going to be 525 for that one. And then we have evolve a Pokemon for a King's Rock. If you guys do need a King's Rock, that will then bring about the ability to take a Slowpoke into Slowking. As well, if you guys do want the Mega Slowbro counter guide, please check out in the com tab of the YouTube section, or you can check out any of my social medias to grab that. Which then, evolve a Slowpoke is going to give you 20 Slowbro energy. Give your buddy 3 treats. It's going to be a Gulpin encounter. Totally just ditch that task. And then we have win a raid in under 10 minutes First time I've ever seen this task is going to give you a Slakoth encounter, which does have a shiny, goes into Slaking. This one is going to be able to be above 5,000 CP when it's maxed out to level 50, which is pretty cool. And the 100% IV on this one is going to be 429. And just remember, guys, this Pokemon is not super relevant because the attack doesn't do any damage. It's kind of just like a bulky put in the gym and just let it sit there like a rock. Even though it does get some decent charge moves, it's not the most effective Pokemon, and there are better Pokemon. If you want to check out all of my gym defenders that are going to be the most effective for keeping gyms the longest, you can check the video out up here. So with all that said, we are now going to move into the Slow Discovery Research quest line, which seems to be pretty easy as of what is out right now. Thank you to Cerebi and Leak Duck for putting together all these amazing graphics, as well as Couple of Gaming as well. These people are absolutely amazing. I appreciate them organizing it so we can make sure that our strategy guides look incredibly amazing for us. We have Catch a Slowpoke, that's going to give you the Slowpoke shirt. Evolve a Slowpoke, that's going to go into Slowbro, and Slaking is going to give you 30 Ultra Balls. And Catch a Galarian Slowpoke is going to give you 3,000 XP. So with all that said, guys, now let's get into tip number 3. Tip number 3 is going to be looking at the raid battles and checking out what is going to be in the raid battles. So we have tier 1 raids. If you guys do want to check out any of those tier 1 raids, they are pretty cool. We have the Shiny Shinx in there, Shiny Timber's in there as well. And we have the Alolan Grimer. Alolan Grimer, guys, is super relevant in the Go Battle League as far as the Ultra League goes. It is going to be ranked 47. However, it's going to need a 100% IV for the Go Battle League at a 0-15-15, so raiding for it is not an option to get that optimally. You will have to trade it, but with somebody that has no friendship in order to get to that optimal IVs, so it's really quite challenging to get it there, but it can help you out with XL Candy if you do want to get XL Candy for that Pokemon. And if you do want to see the 100% IVs, you guys can pause over here and check them out. Once again, thanks to Cerebi. But the most important one out there, which is going to be, will you participate in the paywall system of Niantic? If you want to check out what the paywall system is and how it usually typically works, you can check it out up here, because this is going to be the second time that Snorlax with the shiny is in raids. So this is the second cycle, because remember, it was at Go Fest, they took it away. Now they're bringing it back, then they're going to take it away. They might bring it back, they might take it away, and then maybe, this is just a hypothesis, they could bring it out into Go Fest, or it could come out spawning at a future event quite commonly. So just know that if you are going to participate at some point, it may be super common, as they just did with Gible, but Snorlax is going to be in the raids. 100% IV on that one is going to be 1843, or boosted under partly cloudy weather, because it's a normal type Pokemon, it's going to be 2304, and it did make the Gym Defender list that we did already talk about. And besides that, we do have Slaking in raids. Slaking is going to give you guaranteed 2 XL Candy, but if there's a decent amount of Slakoth spawning, I would suggest probably not raiding for it. No really reason for that. And then we also have Toxicroak in there, and then finally we have Mega Slowbro. 2145 for the regular, and then boosted under 2 conditions, windy and rainy weather. It's going to be 2682. So that's going to be all the raid Pokemon that are out. Once again, pause here if you do want to see any of the 100% IVs, and then that's going to lead us into our spawns in tip number 4. Tip number 4 is going to be the spawns of the event. So we do have Slowpoke, Psyduck, which are going to be spawning. Both of them do have shinies. We have Slowbro in the wild. Slowbro is going to give us additional Stardust. Then we have Slakoth and Vigoroth. Vigoroth is a pretty relevant PvP. We'll check out all the PvP relevant ones right now here in a second. But just remember, Vigoroth is going to give you guaranteed XL Candy 1 per catch. And if it's boosted and partly cloudy and it goes all the way up and higher in the CP, it could give you even more. So that's why I suggest you guys do not raid for the Slaking in the raids that we talked about in tip number 3. And then we do have Gulpin and we have Spoink as well. Spoink does have a shiny. So what's going to be any of these Pokemon? Are they relevant for attackers? Not really. But as far as PvP goes, there are a couple that are semi-relevant. We do have Vigoroth, that's going to be ranked 38 in the Great League with Counter, Body Slam, and Bulldoze. 100% IV on that one is going to be a 1-15-15. And unfortunately, that's the only real relevant Pokemon except the Muck, but we already did cover that as well. So as far as the spawns go, Shiny Hunt, get the Galarian Slowpoke, get your Galarian Slowbro, and focus on some of the shiny, which is then going to lead us into tip number 5. Tip number 5 is going to be talking about the raid bosses. So we do have all of the Regis. So if you do need any shiny Regis, or you're trying to get a better Regi for the Ultra League, Great League, or anything like that, please do raid for it. But also, just remember, on the 15th, we're gonna have Slowpoke Spotlight Hour. So having all of your Gibbles that I already did talk to you guys about, saving them all up, trading them all over 100 kilometers by that day, and then transferring them all is going to be very important because you're going to get 2 times transfer candy for the entire time. So creating a label, if you guys do want to check out how to create some of the labels, you can check them out up here. Putting all those Pokemon grouped under that tag or label, whichever one you want to call it. They call it tags, I call it labels. Then you're going to transfer them all as soon as that time hits at 6 o'clock, and then you're going to go on playing and trying to get the shiny. I can't wait to try to get that shiny with you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. But we do have Abra. That is going to be tonight. If you guys do want to tune into the live stream, it's going to be from 6 to 7 on the Pacific Standard Time. So with all that said, guys, get out there, hunt, find the shinies, have some fun, but most importantly, stack up that Slowbro task. That's going to be the biggest win of the event, besides having some good shinies out in the wild. And if anybody did miss the Slakoth calm date, this is a great time to make up for the shiny. So with all that said, guys, thank you guys for being here. Likers, comments, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes your support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm going to see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.